The emotion starts right now on Maury.
Rhonda is a freak. She know I am not the father of that baby.
John's mother, Rosalind, she's on Rhonda's side.
Stop being a deadbeat dad and raise your daughter.
You love your mother.
That's my mama, but she on her side.
We're gonna find out right now.
My baby.
John, the wedding plans have been put on hold.
Took medication that made me sterile. I have been told that I couldn't have no kids.
It's a lie. That is your baby.
Rio. She's got a whole bill.
Diapers, wipes, formula, gas money, rent. Oh, and don't forget an additional $1,000 for the emotional distress.
But I ain't paying a dime for another man's baby.
He says he used protection during.
If you use a Magnum condom, you don't have a Magnum size.
But is he the father?
James.
And this man is here because two women say that he fathered all 4 of their children.
4? No way.
Is Greg the father of all 4?
Everyone, this is Rhonda. Now, Rhonda is here because she is desperate to prove to this man, John, that he is the father of her 1-year-old daughter, John Tavia. Now, John's mother, Rosalind, is also here. But guess what? She's on Rhonda's side.
That's my grandbaby. You know that's your daughter. You know it. John, you know damn well
Mother
that's
and
your
son
baby.
have 2 very different positions on this situation. What?
Today, I'm going to prove to my dumbass son, John, that he is the father of Rhonda's baby.
Rhonda is a freak. She know I am not the father of that baby.
John needs to grow up and be a man. Rhonda's not going to lie about who the father of her baby is.
Rhonda's nothing but a liar. She said she got pregnant in November, but the bitch can't do her math because the dates don't add up. The only reason Rhonda's trying to pin this baby on me because we already have a son together, and she don't want to look like the freak that I know she is.
I'm 1,000% sure John Tavia is my grandbaby. And I can't wait till John has to eat his words.
I'm 1,020% sure that I'm not the father of that baby. And when the test proves it, Rhonda and my mother is the only ones that's gonna be looking stupid.
I love it, 1,020%.
He's stupid. He real stupid. He's very stupid. Yeah. I ain't never seen nobody so stupid in my life. You know you my baby's daddy. We gon' see.
Wait a second.
We gonna see.
You slept with him. You loved him.
Yeah, 5 years. I was with him for 5 years, and he's denying my daughter. Today, I'm going to prove to him today. You are going to take care of my damn daughter. Today. Today is the day. Today, boo-boo. It's the day. You are going to take care of mine.
Yeah,
You going to take care of what's yours. You going to take care of mine. You going to take care of mine.
You don't even call him John anymore.
No, I call him Daddy. That's all he deserves from me is baby daddy. That's it. He's baby
What do you
daddy.
think of his mom?
Those are your grandbabies, John.
I love her.
John, that is your
She
baby.
comes so much. She comes get children every weekend. I buy Pampers. I buy clothes. I buy shoes. I buy formula. I buy all that. You ain't bought nothing.
That's your baby.
I'm glad you think it's cool. Because when we get these accessories off today, I'm going to make you eat them. I'm going to make you eat them. Eat them with your fat, nasty ass. Eat them, baby. Eat them today.
Rhonda.
You go eat them. You go eat them.
Rhonda.
You go eat them.
You still love him?
No, I hate him. Maury, I hate him.
Just calm down, all right? Why does he say it's not him?
Because he said the time dates don't add up.
Right, and?
Other than that, I don't know why he said.
But do the time add up?
Yes, November to September. Why doesn't it?
This is
Why
what
should
John
I?
had to say. Watch.
Rhonda, I may be your baby daddy for our son, but I sure in the hell ain't the baby daddy for your daughter. I'm sick of your lies, I'm sick of your games, and I'm sick of you telling everybody that's my baby when you know it's not. How dare you get my mama caught up in your lies? But today, when Maury say that I am not the father, she'll see that you're nothing but a little freak.
Here he is.
Get away from me. Get the hell away.
John.
No matter, you sorry.
John.
You sorry.
You got a problem with the dates, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm just saying, you can say all what you want to say. It doesn't matter.
Like I said, when you bring this stuff, you gonna know today. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm done. I'm not playing with your stuff.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I got a count.
That's my boo. That's my baby.
He just told you it's 10 months.
Like I said.
You a mama
Like
for
I
something?
said.
You
Like I said.
a bear?
Like I said. We about to see the
10
date.
months?
We about to see today.
That baby don't look like me. It look like your mom.
Put a picture of his mama, please. Can somebody put a picture of his mama? Please.
Neither one.
Like I said.
Neither one.
John.
Ain't got no feature. It look like my mama. It's my mama baby then.
All right.
It's my mama baby then.
You damn right it's your mama's baby. Cause your mama don't take care of
My
it.
granddaddy.
That is my baby.
If
John.
that's how you feel, whatever.
John.
But when we get these test results,
love
back,
your
we gonna
mother.
see.
Kinda. Cause that's my mama, but she on her side.
You
How
damn
come?
right. That's my baby. You damn right.
Well, you take care of it. That's your baby.
That's your baby.
It's hers.
John.
It don't matter.
Do you?
What happened to that IRS check?
She put me on child support and they took that.
Did you tell me that? I did tell you Whatever.
You got paid. Child support got paid, so you got paid.
You damn fair. I'm going back and your ass gonna be on for her too. You gonna be on for her too. Now what? You either gonna pay, like I said, you gonna pay for it unwillingly or willingly. But my baby gonna get paid
Rhonda,
for
sit
today.
down, sit down.
She gonna get
All
paid
right.
for.
Wanna buy your real
She,
baby
like I
daddy?
said,
Buy your
do
real
it.
baby
It
daddy?
don't matter. When he get his
We can buy your real baby
we
daddy.
gonna see.
This is what Rosalind had to say. Watch this.
We gonna see.
Look me in my eyes, John. Look me in my eyes. Stop being a dumbass. I raised you to be a man. Stop being a deadbeat dad and raise your daughter. John, I love you. You know I love you. But if this don't stop today, I'ma kick your ass.
Here she is, Rosalind.
How long was you pregnant? 9 months. That's your daughter right there, ain't your son.
My daughter.
I don't care.
Rosalind.
It don't matter. You right.
That's what you do. You ain't no mama. A mama be on her son's side no matter what. Through thick and thin, no matter.
Calm down. I know you your grandbaby. I
That
know
is my grandbaby.
I know you
When they
want
come back and then they say you ain't.
That is my
When they say
grandbaby.
I'm not,
ever-
what you gonna do then? Cry
That
again?
is
Cry
my
some more.
grandbaby.
Cry me a river.
Don't talk to your mother. Rosalind.
She ain't stupid.
By the way, John, this is your baby. You're gonna take care of that baby.
I love you to death. You
I don't even wanna hear
a
all that.
whole lot with that baby.
Wait,
You
look
missing
at
her
that.
walking.
How you get mad at me?
You missing her talking.
When I was pregnant with a child, we didn't even have to be here. You could have got a DNA test at the hospital.
We're gonna find out right now.
That's what I'm waiting on right there. And hold your face, a special shame.
That's your baby. I want you to step up and take care of her.
Have you ever thought about the possibility that this is not yours?
No.
Okay.
That is 1,000% my baby.
Hey,
That's his baby.
cut it all in the butt right now.
We're gonna find out right now.
Nip it all in the butt right now.
When it comes to 1-year-old John Tavia, John,
are the father.
you are not.
Money back. This money
Don't matter. It don't matter. That's my baby.
John, don't rub it in here now, okay? Take it easy.
No, what you doing? Change that name, baby.
That's still my baby.
No,
That's still my
right.
baby.
No, it's not. No. Where's my baby? No. Where's my baby?
2-0, baby.
Glad to help you.
2-0.
I want my baby. I want my baby.
I took it better if you would have been real in the beginning.
Son, if I would have known, I would have.
You know you had sex with somebody else besides you.
If I would have.
All you had to do was be real with me.
Like I said, if I
All you had to do was real with me.
I wouldn't have brought my dumb ass here.
Hey, I feel sorry for that, though.
It don't matter. She's still gonna be taken care of.
I feel sorry about
It
that,
don't matter. You.
Go bang your baby daddy then. Now, can I get an apology? Can I get an apology? Can I get an apology? No, I know my baby's my baby. All my kids look alike. That ain't my baby.
That's still my baby.
You still want to be the
That will
grandmother?
always be my baby.
As soon as the results came out, we received a mystery phone call that turned this story completely upside down.
Oh my God.
The wedding plans have been put on hold.
When I was younger, I took medication that made me sterile. I have been told that I couldn't have no kids.
To lie, that is your baby. That is your baby.
Rio.
And this man is here because two women say that he fathered all 4 of their children.
4? No way.
Is Greg the father of all 4?
Diapers, wipes, formula, rent.
Tiffany has been with her fiancé Rio for 5 years. And she was overjoyed when she found out she was pregnant. Sadly, ever since 2.5-month-old Silas was born, the wedding plans have been put on hold. You see, it's all because Rio was always told by family members his entire life that he was sterile and couldn't have babies. Did you know that he had been told that?
Yes.
Didn't matter.
And I didn't believe it.
It was because of medication that he had taken when he was a child, right?
When he was a child, and they said that he was tested when he was 8 years old. His family member, they spent $10,000 to have him tested when he was 8. What is the doctor supposed to do with an 8-year-old? I don't even think you have sperm when you're 8.
That's the only reason he doubts this? Does he think that does he have any evidence that you messed around on him or anything?
Never. I would never, ever, ever cheat on any man I was ever with. I love him with all my heart. I have been with him for almost 5 years. It will be 5 years in March. I have been with him. I have never cheated on him. And it makes me so mad that one of his family members would even say that that adorable ass baby is not his. Look at him and look at the baby.
You think they look alike?
Look at those eyes. That's his daddy's eyes.
This what Rio had to say. Watch.
My family means everything to me. I've been with my fiancée Tiffany for 5 years. Now we have a little baby. I always wanted a child. I always wanted my own to raise, and I finally have one. And the question of whether it's mine or not is tearing me apart. A family member keeps telling me that I can't have any kids because when I was younger, I took medication that made me sterile. I don't want to believe that Tiffany was cheating on me, but she did disappear for a few weeks, and I was told by other people that she was seeing someone else. I think about these doubts every single day, and I feel torn apart to not even know the truth of whether he's mine. There's no bigger fear in the world than to know whether I'm being taken for a ride or not.
By the way, is he a good father?
Yes.
He's a really good father. Well, that's good. Here he is, Rio. Rio, come on out. Welcome to the show. Rio. Rio, you love her? Do you love her?
Very much, with all my heart. There's not anything I wouldn't do for her. I've been with her for over 5 years, and I love her to death.
Then why would you even, I mean, come on, think about it. You were 8. Do you even remember going to the doctors?
Look at here, man. I've been with other women before, and none of them ever seemed to get pregnant.
The woman you were with was fixed. She had no uterus. She had
That's
nothing
one
in
woman.
her.
What about the rest of them that I was with? And nobody seemed to get pregnant. Nobody's gonna get pregnant. I'm 32 years old.
It's called
Rio.
condom.
All I
Rio.
want to do is be sure.
Rio, I want to tell you something. I was told, you know, when I read up on you, I was told about the medication. I'm not going to name it, but I was told about the medication you were taking. I don't know about the connection between sterility and that medication. I don't know that.
I hope to God that you're right. I have been told by people who I love and trusted and been raised by that I've been sterile, that I couldn't have no kids. And then on the other hand,
Well,
I've been
it's
with
not.
her for 5 years.
They're lying. That's a lie. That is your baby. That is.
All I know is, if this is your child, you're going to love that child, take care of that
love
child.
him now.
And you're going to get married, I guess.
We're going to get married.
We're going to find
And
out.
I'm going to do it, get a house, and we're going to grow old together. I just want to know.
Okay. Now,
I just want to know. That's all I want to do is know. I love this baby to death.
That's the kind of couple I
wanted a baby for 10 years now. I wanted my own father. I've had girlfriends with babies. They could not call me father because I wasn't the father.
Your mind then.
Well, nobody's going to mess with it after this if the right result
And
comes
that's
out.
what I'm talking about.
Okay. When it comes to 2.5-month-old Silas, Rio, you are the father.
That's great.
That's great, okay? Love your family. That's all it takes.
Where is he?
You go see him backstage.
Daddy's here. I love you so much. This is our next president.
As soon as the results came out, we received a mystery phone call that turned this story completely upside down.
Oh my God.
She's got a whole bill.
Diapers, wipes, formula, $1,000 for the emotional distress.
But I ain't paying a dime for another man's baby.
He says he used protection.
If you use a Magnum condom, you don't have a Magnum size.
But is he the father?
James, sex secrets revealed.
You been cheating on my friend?
All their sexy secrets are coming out.
I hate you.
Cheaters, liars, and paternity tests on the next Maury.
Diapers, wipes, formula, rent.
My next guest, Wendie, has proof that this man, James, fathered her now 2-year-old son, Ivory. And the proof comes in the form of what she says is an extra large condom that she says James attempted to use during intimacy that was just too big for him. That's when her son was conceived. What?
I'm sick and tired of James denying my son, Ivory. He needs to step up before I knock his ass out. James used an extra large condom when we had sex. It fell off because it was too big. That's how I know he got me pregnant. For 2 years, I spent all the money taking care of my son when James should have been there helping me. Let me break it down for you. Diapers, $517. Wipes, $235. Formula, $135. And the food that I had to put on my son's table, $2,700. Do you believe this? Gas money, $1,280. Motel rooms, $6,000. How much money? How much money? How much money do you got? Rent, $6,657.50. And don't forget an additional $1,000 for the emotional distress that he has caused me.
The emotional distress. You got it at $1,000.
It should be more. I was homeless.
When you told him you were pregnant, what did he say?
Why are you telling me?
Oh, he says he used protection during your...
And if you use a Magnum condom, you don't have a... What is going to happen? Don't lie. Don't try to make it big for TV.
He said that you're just trying to...
Why would I try to blame him? What do I have to gain?
This is what...
Man, what he got to say?
Wendie, you ain't nothing but a hood rat. You slept with half the block. Ivory's not my son. It don't matter what size the condom is. I wore one. I remember when you ran down the street with the due date paper. I ripped it up because I'm not the father. Your baby first name and middle name belong to another man. Why would you give your son another man's name if it's supposed to be mine? Ivory doesn't look anything like me. My ears stick out and I have a gap in my teeth. You don't have any of those features. You can add up all the money you think I owe you, but I ain't paying a dime for another man's baby. Wendie, the whole world will see today you're a lying. Ivory's not my son.
Here's James. James, come on out. Here he is. It's your baby. Is that your baby?
Where at?
I don't know.
What do you see in me that you see in him?
Okay.
You see my face. Hello.
Let's back up. James, you had sex with her?
Yeah.
No, you don't know.
Yeah.
And your drunk ass probably don't even remember.
Yeah, I was drunk, so I probably just now remembered it.
Are you going to take care of this child if it's yours?
If that's what we're here for.
Darn right, that's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
She's got a whole bill that you owe her.
She better use it. Let me see it.
How much money do you got? You ain't about to rip.
Okay then, because that's all you were.
Okay.
Okay, I need my money.
What, your money?
Diapers, $517, Maury.
Yep.
Wipes, $235.
Yep.
Formula, $135.
You're supposed to do that. You're a mother, right? You're supposed to do that.
I ain't supposed to do it myself.
No. You know it.
You got me twisted. You got me twisted. Just sit down and
All
listen
right,
for the
we're going to
results.
find this out. James, sit down. We're going to find this out. James,
Whatever.
if this is your child,
you've
if
been
this
with.
is your child, you're going to help take care of this child.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
When it comes to 2-year-old Ivory, James, you are the father.
Like I said, let me what? How much money? How much money? How much money do you got? What? Told you. Run me my money. Yo, look, never mind. Run me my money.
As soon as the results came out, we received a mystery phone call that turned this story completely upside down.
Oh my God.
At 16, she hid her pregnancy.
I didn't want to get in trouble because I was scared.
Girl, you know I ain't your baby's father.
She had told you,
It'd have been something different.
Jonathan,
Diapers, wipes, formula, rent.
at 16, Julissa was ashamed of a terrible mistake she made. That actually she hid her pregnancy for 7 months. And then when she finally told her ex-boyfriend of 1 year, Jonathan, he started to deny the baby. So now Julissa is 19. She's a single mom. She's struggling to raise her 2-year-old daughter, Giovanna, all alone. Your mom didn't know? Nobody knew?
I didn't live with her. I moved from my mom and stayed with my grandma because I didn't want to get in trouble because I was scared.
You had a lot of dreams, didn't you? That
Yes.
You gave up. What dreams?
I wanted to finish school, graduate, and go to college to be a nurse. But when I got pregnant, I stopped going to school because see Jonathan got pregnant.
And you didn't tell Jonathan?
No, after a while, I told him that I was pregnant, and he changed. He hoped I get a hope I have miscarriage. He didn't care no more.
You ever think he would deny your baby?
Me to have his baby. He always asks me.
You think they look alike?
Yes, they do. I don't have to look. I know my baby father. That's his daughter.
You sent Jonathan a picture of baby, didn't you?
Yeah, and back and tore it up in the mail and sent it right back to me.
Tore it up. So he hasn't done anything for 2 years?
Nothing. He haven't bought my baby nothing. I hope he came to the show with some Pampers or something, some clothes, something.
This is what Jonathan wanted to say. Watch this.
Julissa, girl, you know I ain't your baby's father. I ain't found out you was pregnant till after your baby was born. You might be able to fool everybody else with those fake-ass tears, but you can't fool me. I know you're creeping behind my back when we were together. Julissa, you crazy, and everybody else know you crazy. I don't care that I ain't never seen your baby. You sent the picture to me, I looked at it, ripped it up, and sent it back to your dumb ass. Julissa, I'm not for your games. This isn't a free ride, and I can't wait till you swallow your words when Maury say, Jonathan, you are not the father.
Can you bring him out, Maury, please?
Okay, I'm gonna bring him out. Here he is, Jonathan, all right?
Trying to hear all that,
Jonathan,
girl.
this not your Maury, can we get this test, please?
You think that baby looks like you, Jonathan?
No.
I bet you that.
Look, just because she dark-skinned, she mean that means she my baby?
Jonathan, this is your
You can say,
but you
people say they baby look like somebody. People say they baby look like somebody.
I did. I stopped going
Ain't nobody trying to hear all that, man.
You wanted me to have your baby, not mine.
Ain't nobody trying to hear all that, man.
Jonathan, did you ever say to her that I'd like to have a baby with you?
Yeah. Yes,
Before?
you did.
But look how it turned out. After, look, she get pregnant, and
Now let me
afterwards,
ask you this: if she had told you early on that she was pregnant, do you think
it'd have been something different?
It would have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then guess what? There's only one.
Wait till these results, cause
if this is your.
All right, I can't wait neither.
We need Robert to meet you and your raggedy ass family.
All right, that's it.
Jonathan, you have 2 other kids.
Yeah.
You take care of them?
Actually,
Yeah.
he got 5
Well, you see
kids.
mine.
He got 5 kids. He don't claim but 2.
That's how many she want me to have. She trying to put hers on
Why'd
the
you
list.
rip that picture up?
Because it ain't my, what I want a picture of somebody
Okay,
else's
we're
baby
going to
for.
find out whether it's yours right now. When it comes to 2-year-old Giovanna, Jonathan, you are the father. Jonathan, you're going to take care of that child, you told me. You said you'd take care of that child.
Marcus.
Yeah, I'll
He
take
gonna
care of the baby.
When we leave,
Okay.
she's leaving with him. You're going to take care of
All right,
mine.
I'll take care of mine. I ain't worried about that.
Yep, you surely
I ain't worried about
you
that.
surely
Thank you very
keep
much.
your word.
We received a mystery phone call that turned this story completely upside down.
Oh my God.
And this man is here because 2 women say that he fathered all 4 of their children.
4? No way.
Is Greg the father of all 4?
Diapers, wipes, formula, rent.
All right, everybody, I want you to take a look at this man, Greg. You are not going to forget him. At 21 years old, Greg is here to find out if he has 4 children by 2 women. By the way, all 4 kids are under the age of 2. 2 women, 4 kids, 1 guy. Now, both women have agreed to take DNA tests and to appear on the show, but they can't come at the same time because they hate each other. Watch.
I'm here today to prove to Greg that my 2 beautiful daughters, 1-year-old Genesis and 3-month-old Khalees, are his daughters. When I met Greg, I instantly fell in love with him, and I thought we'd be together forever. I should have stayed away from Greg when I found out 1 month into our relationship that his ex-girlfriend Christy was pregnant, but he swore to me it wasn't his child. I found out he was living a double life and going back and forth between the 2 of us, getting us pregnant and denying both our children. It's really hard struggling with my girls not having a dad in their life. What makes it even worse is when he calls me and accuses me of sleeping around. I don't know if he's the father of Christy's kids, and I don't care if he is. I just want him to take care of mine.
So, you should have never gotten together with Greg, but you did. And that's not just 1 mistake, 2 mistakes. Now, Roxanne, you are not the first person to appear on the show when a guy denies your child, and then you all lay up together and you got another child coming. Why would you do that?
Because I didn't think there was anything wrong with it, and I just loved him so much that...
Even though he denied your child? Did he ever come around to saying that it was his child?
No.
He never accepted your oldest child?
No.
Never your youngest child?
And no, and he still doesn't.
Did you know your girlfriend pregnant too?
He told me when I was already pregnant about her being pregnant as well.
Y'all don't like each other?
No.
He had to be going back and forth. Is that the way it was?
That's exactly the way that it was.
And he was probably telling both of you all the same thing.
I know that he was.
He was telling you, I want to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be with her. And I'm sure when I have her on, she's going to tell me the same story.
Mm-hmm.
You seeing him? Oh. Here's what Greg had to say about being the father of your kids.
Yo, when I met Roxanne, everything was the best thing I could ever imagine or picture in my world. But after a while, when I got to see her true colors, that's when I realized this wasn't the woman for me, man. She's nothing but a lying, manipulative hoe. When Roxanne told me I was the father, I knew it wasn't mine, but I still stuck by her side. Because I ain't trying to be the deadbeat dad that I had in my life. People randomly coming up to me, telling me these kids don't look like me, they're not my babies, Roxanne sleeping around my back. She always denies it. But today, the truth will finally come out. There's no way I could be the father of 4 kids at 21 years old. There's just no way I could produce that many kids. I know that Khalees and Genesis ain't mine. And after this DNA results come in, Roxanne, you already know what to do. Just poof, Van Moose, leave me alone, it's over.
Here's Greg. Greg, come on out. Greg, think about this. What have you been doing? What have you been doing?
When I first met Roxanne, I met her off a chat line. You know what I'm saying? And the same night. So if I the same night, why when I ain't around, another dude ain't going at the same time? You know what I'm saying?
Really?
So come on
That's
now, you can't expect me to not believe that they're not all my kids.
That's
you know?
how you want to. Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with meeting nobody on a chat line.
Roxanne is using her kids to trap you?
Of course, why not? Because if I tell her, can my daughters meet family members?
Like I need to keep you in my.
Telling me that I can't because you think I'm gonna be with another woman. Like, can you be serious? I want to be a dad that I never was.
Don't you think they look like you, those kids? Don't you think those kids look like you?
I don't think those kids look like me. They can have the same ears, eyes, hair, and that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
You're 21 years old, and there are 4 kids here that could be yours.
That could be mine.
You're really growing up fast, aren't you? Are you going to take care of these kids?
He's actually going backward.
Well, I'm waiting on the results. If they are mine, you're damn right I'm going to take care of these kids. Because I never have a father, and I'm going to be the best father that I can be in this world.
Well, we're out right now. We're going to hold you to the promise. In the case of 1-year-old Genesis, you are the father. In the case of 1-month-old Kellis, Greg, are the father.
Is this worth everything you told me? Is it worth everything you told me?
Can I calm down right quick? Can I calm down right quick? Can y'all sit down, please? Can y'all sit down, please? Can I talk to her? I know within these 2 years, I put you through a lot. You know, I always been denying the girls. I always calling you names, telling you all these things. But you already know, deep down in my heart, I am going to be the father that I can be for these girls right here. I'm going to provide for your girls. I'm going to be there every day with visitations and everything.
Guess what? You know what we love to the show, Greg? We love to do updates. So in about 6 months, I'd love to find out whether you held up to your promise. Now, when we come back, we're going to meet Christy, the other woman who claims that she has 2 kids by Greg. We'll be right back after. 2 down and 2 to go. Is Greg the father of all 4?
Diapers, wipes, formula, rent.
So, a few minutes ago, we met this man, Greg, who came to the show to find out if at 21 years old he was going to be the father of 4 kids. 2 of them by 2 different women. Roxanne and Christy. So we just taped Roxanne's segment and proved that Greg was the father of both of her kids. Now, everybody, welcome Christy to the show. Because Christy has a very similar story to Roxanne. Watch.
Like Roxanne, I'm gonna prove to Greg that he's the father of my 1-year-old son, Isaiah, and my 3-week-old daughter, Angelise. When I found out that he was going back and forth with me and Roxanne, I should have left him. I was upset. And I believed him when he said he loved me and he cared for my kids and that he's gonna be there for my kids. He's an idiot for saying he's too young to be a father. I'm 20 years old and I have 2 kids and I have to take care of my kids every single day. I don't have that choice to be like, they're not mine. When he accuses me of sleeping around, I think he's stupid because I know my kids are his. Maybe Roxanne was sleeping around, but I definitely wasn't doing anything like that.
Did you know about Roxanne?
Not through my pregnancy, no.
Not in your pregnancy?
No. Not until after my son was 3 weeks old.
Did he deny your first child?
He didn't, yeah.
Then why would you have a second child?
I was in love with him and it just...
Are you still in love with him, Christy?
Yes, I am.
Are. You think he's in love with you?
Probably not.
One of the reasons why he says he can't be the father is he says it's impossible for him to have 4 kids at the age of 21.
I'm 20 years old. I have 2 kids, and I don't have the choice to say that my kids aren't mine today when I'm upset with him.
Well, we've got Greg backstage, okay? I mean, this is what he had to say. Watch.
Last time, I was proven to be the father, but today I know we're proven not to be the father of Christy's kids. She must have been thinking of me when she was with another man. I wasn't even in the same time when she got pregnant. I know for a fact Christy was sleeping around behind my back. Some of them were even my friends. I'm only 21 years old. I know I can't have 4 kids. 2, maybe, but 4, no way. When the DNA test proves that I'm not the father, Christy, go ahead and search around the block for Tim, Joe, Larry, John, and see if they the father of your babies.
Greg, come on out. Greg?
My kids ain't yours?
Yeah, your kids ain't mine. Your kids don't even look like me.
Roxanne wants to be with you. Christy wants to be with you. Who do you want to be with?
To tell you the truth, honestly, I don't want to be with none of them. I just want to be there for the kids. If all kids are mine, I want to be the father to all the kids.
Why don't we just find out? In the case of 1-year-old Isaiah, Greg, you are the father. In the case of 3-week-old Angelise, Greg, you are the father.
Oh, man. Get out of here. Oh, man. Man, B. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it.
I ask you to take care of all 4 of these kids and put a cap on it.
Of course, always.
Right out.
The mystery phone call is revealed next.
Oh my God.
Diapers, wipes, formula, rent.
Earlier, the DNA results proved that John was not the father of Rhonda's daughter. This shocked everyone, especially John's mother, Rosalind. But as soon as the results were read, our producers received a phone call that turned this story completely upside down.
This is the first time this has ever happened on The Maury Show. While Rhonda was on set taping her segment, a man called in and claimed to be the father of Rhonda's daughter. And we asked her if she wanted us to contact this man and give him a paternity test. At that point, she said no. We wish Rhonda the best of luck.
You are not the father.